Progress.
Hi, welcome back. Here's a summary of Peter and Wendy for you. So, first, let me introduce the characters to you. We have a boy called Peter, we have a little fairy called Tinkerbell, and we have a girl called Wendy. So, what happens? It is nighttime, and this is a scene in the nursery, the place where the children, the darling children, are asleep. And suddenly, Tinkerbell appears and she goes into a jug. She likes being in a jug very much because she has never been in a jug before. It is a thrilling experience for her. And while she is there, Peter comes in through the window. Now, all this is happening in the nursery. The children are asleep. Now, Peter looks for Tinkerbell and says, Tink, where are you? And Tinkerbell calls out to him and he knows where she is. So Peter then tells Tinkerbell, what are you doing there? Come on, we came here for something specific. I am looking for my shadow. Can you please come out of that jug and help me? And Tinkerbell does just that. Peter is there looking for a shadow and Tinkerbell is helping him. Tinkerbell, of course, has a very good idea where the shadow might be, so she informs Peter that it is in the big box. By big box, she means the chest of drawers that are there, in one of the drawers. So Peter begins to search. He rummages through everything, he flings everything out on the floor, and he does find his shadow. There it is. But there is a problem. He finds a shadow, but he forgets about Tinkerbell and she gets locked up in one of those drawers. Now that Peter has got his shadow back, he is thrilled. He's so excited, he's elated. And so he decides that he needs to now attach the shadow to himself. He has no idea how to do it, so he tries all kinds of things. At first, he thinks that it will just attach itself automatically, but that doesn't happen. Then Peter goes to the bathroom, takes some soap from there, and tries to attach the shadow to himself with that soap, but that fails as well. So he sits on the floor and starts crying bitterly. Now that wakes Wendy up. Wendy hears his sobs and she sits up in bed and she calls out to him and says, what's wrong? And then they introduce each other and then she looks at the soap and has a hearty laugh. And Wendy tells Peter, don't worry, I know what to do. I will get some thread and a needle and I will stitch or sew that shadow back to you. So Wendy goes about doing just that. Of course, she warns him. She says it might just hurt a little bit. But Peter says it's okay. I can bear a little bit of pain. And there you go. You can see on your screen the shadow is attached to Peter, and Peter is delighted. So he's walking around very happy, jumping around, and he has completely forgotten that it was Wendy who helped him. So he does not even bother to say thank you to her. Wendy is, of course, very upset about it. She covers herself and goes to sleep before she calls him a conceited boy. Conceited because he does not know how to appreciate someone for something they have done. He does not bother to thank her. So she calls him a conceited boy. You conceited boy? And then she covers her head and goes to sleep because she's upset with him. With that, we've come to the end of this story that's in your textbook. Thank you for watching. We'll meet again very soon. Bye.